The internet is genuinely behaving like Brian Okwara and Sonia Uch are starring inside a real-life romance instead of ordinary Nollywood movies, because every single week another scene drops and fans immediately start panicking online loudly fire. What's making viewers especially emotional right now is the fact that people no longer believe this chemistry is accidental collision. Audiences are now convinced Brian and Sonia have reached that dangerous level where acting starts looking too emotionally real. Weary face, and honestly the reactions online are becoming crazier every day, because fans swear something changes in Brian completely anytime Sonia enters the room. Broken heart people keep saying he suddenly becomes softer, calmer, more attentive, and way more emotionally expressive whenever she's around. Loudly crying face. Meanwhile, viewers are watching all these tiny reactions like professional investigators trying to decode hidden feelings. One thing fans cannot stop talking about is how Brian listens to Sonia during conversations, because according to viewers, he doesn't react like someone simply waiting for his next line collision. Instead, people say he watches her with genuine emotional focus, and that tiny detail alone has already destroyed social media. Weary face fans are obsessed with emotional attentiveness because it creates intimacy naturally, and Brian somehow keeps giving audiences exactly that energy whenever he's with Sonia. Loudly crying face. Another thing sending viewers into complete madness is the way Sonia smiles around Brian. Broken heart fans say her laughter looks more spontaneous and relaxed compared to normal interviews or scenes with other actors. Every time she smiles at him, people immediately flood comment sections screaming, "There's no way this is acting anymore." Weary face. And honestly, once viewers emotionally attach themselves to a celebrity pairing, the smallest gestures suddenly become massive evidence. Collision. There was even one viral clip recently where Sonia smiled during a conversation, and Brian instantly looked away while smiling to himself. Loudly crying face. That tiny moment literally caused shipping chaos online, because fans interpreted it as somebody trying to hide obvious feelings. The internet immediately started creating edits, slow motion videos, and emotional theories from just a few seconds of interaction. Broken heart, and somehow every new appearance together keeps making the obsession worse. Weary face. Another reason audiences are losing their minds is because Brian and Sonia don't have exaggerated chemistry collision. Instead, their connection feels quiet, natural, and emotionally comfortable, which strangely makes it feel even more believable. Loudly crying face. Viewers always become more attached to subtle chemistry because it resembles real relationships instead of scripted romance. Fans say watching them interact feels like observing two people who genuinely understand each other emotionally, and that perception alone is enough to create a full shipping frenzy. Broken heart. Honestly, some viewers are now watching their movies only for the emotional tension between them. Weary face. The actual storyline almost becomes secondary, because audiences are mainly focused on analyzing how Brian reacts whenever Sonia speaks or laughs. Loudly crying face. And once viewers begin ignoring plots just to study two actors' body language, you already know the chemistry has become dangerously powerful. Collision. Another thing fans keep discussing non-stop is how Brian appears unusually protective around Sonia during interviews and behind-the-scenes moments. People noticed he often watches her reactions carefully or responds immediately whenever she says something funny, awkward, or emotional. Weary face. These little behaviors may seem insignificant individually, but once social media combines everything together, fans create entire romantic narratives from it. Broken heart. Honestly, the shipping became even stronger because Brian and Sonia themselves never seem uncomfortable around each other. Loudly crying face. Viewers say there's this effortless ease between them that cannot be manufactured easily. Collision. Some celebrity pairings look stiff outside movie scenes, but Brian and Sonia somehow maintain the same natural emotional energy, both on and off screen. Weary face. And that consistency is exactly why fans continue believing the chemistry might be deeper than acting. Another scene recently completely shattered the internet because fans claimed Brian looked at Sonia with actual heartbreak. During an emotional moment, Broken heart, viewers literally started posting reactions, saying they forgot they were watching actors because the emotions felt painfully real. And when audiences emotionally forget fiction, that's when chemistry becomes truly unforgettable. Collision. People now replay their scenes repeatedly, searching for hidden emotional clues, because viewers are desperate to prove their theories correct. Weary face. Another major reason this pairing exploded online is because fans believe Sonia somehow changes Brian's entire vibe. According to viewers, He acts more playful around her, smiles more genuinely, and looks far more emotionally relaxed. Loudly crying face fans even compare his interviews with other actresses versus his moments with Sonia and claim the difference is too obvious to ignore. Broken Heart, whether true or not, social media has already accepted this narrative completely. Collision, now every single interaction automatically turns into another shipping discussion. Weary face. The funniest part is that fans can literally create romantic theories from the smallest things imaginable. If Brian stands too close to Sonia, people scream chemistry. If he laughs at her jokes too quickly, people scream chemistry. If they maintain eye contact for 3 seconds longer than usual, the entire internet suddenly collapses. Fire. Honestly, audiences have become emotionally addicted to the tension between them. Broken Heart. Another thing viewers cannot stop noticing is how naturally Brian and Sonia synchronize emotionally during scenes. Weary face. Their reactions, timing, facial expressions, and pauses somehow feel incredibly organic. Collision fans say it never feels like two actors trying to force chemistry. Instead, it feels like two people emotionally responding to each other in real time. And because believable emotional connection is rare, audiences instantly become obsessed whenever they see it. Fire. Some fans even admitted they started feeling jealous watching certain scenes because the emotional intimacy looked too convincing. Broken Heart. Imagine acting so well that viewers genuinely start becoming emotionally affected by fictional romance. Weary face. That level of chemistry is exactly why Brian and Sonia continue dominating conversations online. Collision. Another reason fans refuse to calm down is because of the emotional eye contact between them. Loudly crying face. Viewers keep saying Brian looks at Sonia differently compared to everyone else. Fire. According to fans, his expressions around her carry softness, admiration, and emotional warmth that feels impossible to fake.